Hello, everyone. So, the other part of the bank reconciliation that I get a lot of questions on is how do I find outstanding checks? So, first, we're going to focus on payments. So, cash payments, meaning we've paid something and we've recorded it in our GL. And over here is the banking activity for checks and other deductions or withdrawals, if you will. So notice here the total amount of cash payments that we've recorded in the GL on the book side over here is $9,929, which is reflected right here, the credits to cash during the month of April. And over on the bank side, they've reflected $6,361 in deductions. So clearly there's a few of these checks that we've written that haven't cleared yet. So we're going to do something similar to what we did with deposits. And basically, when you're reconciling and figuring out the true cash balance at the end of the month, you have to compare your two records of cash, your book side and your bank side. And anything that's recorded on both sides is already reflected and doesn't need to be reconciled. And so that's what we're going to do. We're going to see what's on both sides and eliminate those items. So check number 3,113 for 1,533 cleared on April 7th. So we can just cross that out. And let's go 3,114 for 1,685. There we go. It cleared on the 15th. So there's always a timing delay because we have to wait for the payee to actually go to the bank and deposit this check that we wrote. So we send that check to our payee and we have to wait until they actually make the deposit to see it reflected in our bank statement. So that could take months sometimes. Check 3,115 for 1,730. I see something clear for 1,370. So you know what? That's probably an error in recording of this. Whatever cleared is the correct amount. So this is actually not a bank error, but rather a book error. So we're going to reflect this book error for the difference on the book side. And we recorded too much of withdrawal. The actual check was for 1,370 versus what we recorded it as a 1,730. So we need to add back for the difference in our reconciliation on the book side because it's a bookkeeping error. $3,116 was for $21, and I see it clearing on the 18th. $3,117 for $835 cleared on the 26th, so I can clear that. $3,118 for $80 cleared on the 30th. And let's see, 541, 991, 216, and then 2,297. If you look over here, didn't clear. So this is our error. It's not going to be an outstanding check. It's our error. These are going to be our outstanding checks. We wrote these checks during April, but they haven't cleared the bank statement as of April 30th. So they're outstanding until they clear the bank statement. So we could have checks that we wrote in January, possibly the previous December, that are still sitting as outstanding checks, and they're going to remain on as outstanding checks until they actually clear the bank statement. The other items on the bank side. So outstanding checks we're going to reconcile on the bank side because they're already reflected on the book side. The transactions on the bank side that we don't have reflected in our books yet are the service charge, $10. So we're going to adjust this on our book side. And we're going to subtract for that service charge, just like we're going to subtract on the bank side for those outstanding checks, because these are cash flows going out. We have an electronic funds payment, $351. This is going to be a subtraction on the book side, because if you notice, it's on the bank side but not on the book side. Sorry, my dog just woke up and said hello. And then we have this unauthorized signature on the 14th, or yes, rather the 14th, that clearly was not recorded on the book side. So this might be something they want to look into a little further, but it's going to be an adjustment on the book side. And it's also going to be reduced on the book side because, again, it's a deduction. I hope this helps. Let me know if you have any questions, and have a great day.